Hari Bol and Hari Krishna to all my brothers and my sisters, and welcome back to Astro Motivation. Today, we're going to be talking about the powerful new moon of July 2025, which will be happening on July 24th. And this is going to be a powerful renewal for all of us, and I am so excited to be here to tell you all about this beautiful new moon. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to Astro Motivation. My name is Vinodini Dasi. I am a Vedic astrologer, author, and practitioner of the ancient Vedic arts. So if you are into ancient knowledge, self-development, and Vedic astrology, make sure to hit the subscribe button so that you never miss any of the nectar. Alrighty, my beautiful brothers and sisters, let's see what this powerful upcoming new moon in the sign of Cancer for Vedic astrology has in store for all of us.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri.
And I just want to take this moment to give a beautiful shout out to my exclusive members here in the exclusive members only. These beautiful Patreons are the ones that have been providing the ability for me to bring so much free content out into the world. So thank you so much to all my beautiful members. And for every single new moon and full moon, our members get an exclusive video where we do a ritual to harness the energies of these powerful illuminaries. So if you want to do the ritual with us, make sure to become a member today. And also in the exclusive members, you will find a Vedic Astrology 101 to get you started in understanding how to read your Vedic astrological chart. So we would love to have you in the members exclusive only. Make sure you sign up in the description here below. And also, want to say thank you to all the people who have pre-ordered my book already. Thank you guys so much. And if you are interested in also pre-ordering your book of The Woman Who Forgot Herself, then definitely order it today. In the description here below, you will be able to find it. And this is a powerful book that helps women to get into alignment with their beautiful divine feminine through spirituality. Alrighty, my brothers and sisters, let's talk about new moon vibes. So first, new moons are a time of new beginnings, a time where we plant seeds of intention for a new upcoming era for us. This is the moment where we can go within, especially the day right before the full moon, the new moon, to really going to internalizing what it is that we are ready to initiate and where our intention is going to be going. And new moons are wonderful because the sun and the moon come together in the same degree. Sun being the Atma, the soul, and the moon being your mind and your emotions, and they come into alignment with each other. So this is a wonderful time where we are going to be in congruence to be able to make the right decision and to be able to establish a new beginning in our lives. So this is what new moons are all about. This is the perfect time to initiate, the perfect time to set those intentions, the perfect moment to plant those seeds for them to blossom and grow. Now, for Vedic astrology, we are going to be having this new moon in the sign of Cancer for Vedic astrology, not Western astrology. So when we have the moon in the sign of Cancer, this is very powerful because this is where the moon, this is her natural sign, the sign of Cancer. So the moon is going to be very powerful. The moon is going to be feeling very stable. This is the moment where we can have a reset in our emotional stability, in our emotional world. And Cancer is quite important sign. A lot of people think that it's just the home and the family, but we don't understand how important these things are for the human being to actually feel emotionally secure, to feel emotionally content, and to feel that emotional happiness. It can make the whole difference. There's people who have everything in life, they have all the money in the world, but in their hearts, they are miserable. And then there's those people who may have nothing, but in their hearts, they are happy. So this is the seed of happiness. Cancer is where we really find true happiness and true contentment within our hearts. And Cancer is very important because of this. And the human being needs this because if we don't cross through the path of emotional maturity and emotional contentment and emotional intelligence, it becomes very difficult for us to advance in the rest of our lives. We will always be afraid to showcase our light. We will always be afraid to step out of our comfort zone. We will always feel hesitant to get out of the comfort zone. But it is truly where our life begins, is when we get out of the comfort zone. And this is why it's important that we develop that emotional security, so that we can step outside of the comfort zone with strong determination and the ability to believe in ourselves that good things are going to happen in our lives. So this moon is giving us a massive reset of our emotional self and our emotional patterns and our emotional stability. And this is important because if the world inside is good and content, this is exactly what we will experience out in the world as well. So this is going to be a very powerful, powerful new moon, because it is going to reestablish a situation with our emotional security and our emotional life. And of course, through this process, we may be thrown back into the past. We may be thrown back to be with our families. We may be thrown back into our childhood fears. We may be thrown back into our past. We may be really visualizing and understanding, how is it that we've been carrying ourselves in the past? Is this been helpful for us? Has it not been helpful for us? The things that have happened in the past, traumas or childhood wounds, or any of these things that have hindered our ability to feel our emotions, or to be expressive, or to channel our emotions in some way that is constructive. This is the time where we're going to be having this powerful renewal in our lives. And especially because it's going to come to home very deeply, because this is also going to be a moon that is going to be happening in the nakshatra of Pushya. And Pushya Nakshatra is a very beautiful and strong nakshatra. As we can see, Pusha is the eighth nakshatra that is ruled by Saturn, and it runs from 3 degrees Cancer to 16 degrees of Cancer. This is literally at the heart of the constellation of Cancer. And this is known as the nurtured nakshatra, the star that nurtures. And the deity is Brihaspati. Now, Brihaspati is the guru of the devas, the teacher, the priest of the demigods. And so this is very, very powerful, because it shows how divine the quality of Pusha is. Pusha is a beautiful nakshatra. And if you have Pusha nakshatra, wow, congratulations. That is so amazing and that is so incredible. And I am very, very happy that you have that, because it is definitely a blessing. As we see here in Pusha nakshatra, it has the nurturing energy. It has the energy of Brihaspati, that wisdom is here. And it is a very spiritual energy. It has the ability to create this spiritual energy. It is very lovely, because it is at the heart of that nurturing. And Pusha teaches us that in order to be successful in life, that in order to blossom, because literally the word Pusha in Sanskrit means to blossom. If you want things to blossom and give fruit in your life, they require a lot of nurturing. The nurturing will give fruits. And we can see this even with plants. You can't neglect your plants. You can not feed them, not water them, not take care of them and expect that it's going to give fruits. No. It shows us in our lives that everything that you wanted to be successful and to give this ability to give fruits and this blossoming that you're seeking to have needs to come from a place of nurturing, of giving that nurturing quality. And if we do this nurturing quality, it is actually going to be a major success in our lives. Something that I would like to mention on the qualities of Cancer is that what's interesting, and if you are into conspiracy theories and things like this, like if we look into the Illuminati or the powers that be, that these families like the Rothschilds that have been with a legacy for a century, and the strength of this, it's interesting how the powers that be will distract the masses by telling the masses to go towards the Capricorn, to go towards success, status, the life of the rich and famous, chasing money, chasing ambitions, chasing status. And they sold us the idea that this is what will bring true happiness. But if you actually see the esoteric things that the Illuminati follows, or that these um, esoteric groups follow, or that these people in power follow, is actually the opposite. They don't go towards Capricorn, they go towards Cancer. They understand that Cancer is the root of the tree, and that if you water the roots of the tree, the whole tree is going to be nurtured. It's almost like, okay, if you want to get to the stars, you can't just be thinking up, 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 and not digging deep into your roots. The way that the tree grows, especially if you want it to be a really tall tree that can reach the stars, the trees never think up. The trees are always thinking deep and down into the roots. And the deeper the roots dig, the higher the tree can grow. So it's the same concept with us with this new moon. It's showing us that the key to success is not to chase the success, but it is to deepen our emotional stability and our emotional intelligence, and to nurture ourselves and to nurture our growth. And as long as we nurture our growth with unconditional love, we will reach those states. We will reach that legacy, but it requires that emotional intelligence. And because Pusha is ruled by this energy of Brihaspati being the guru of the gods, it is demonstrating that this nakshatra will naturally bring immense wisdom, wisdom of how to nurture ourselves, wisdom of how to take care of ourselves so that we can reach those dreams, so that we can go to the next level, so that we can create a difference in our lives. And with the energies of Pusha, Pusha is like the best. It's like the power to create a spiritual energy, and that's what a guru does for us. A guru actually means the destroyer of ignorance. So when we have this teacher that nurtures us, that plants the seed of devotion for the divine inside our hearts, and the guru nurtures that seed in us, we will have a very powerful, successful life, even an eternal success that we can see here. So this is definitely a very deep and spiritual energy. This new moon is going to bring us immense wisdom of how we can nurture ourselves to become more authentic, to become more healed, because what really the truth of healing trauma is so that we can become more authentic. And so this is that heal the emotional trauma, heal the emotional trauma of your past, of your ancestry, of your childhood, of your youth, of the past. And as we do this, we will be able to nurture our future even more. So Pusha is very, very prosperous, is very calm, self-reliant, wise, is like all the beautiful qualities of Jupiter. It is the start of nourishment. It is the star that is also represented by the udder of the cow. So the udder of the cow represents where the most nutritious thing comes through, which is that milk. And she's so selfless that she just doesn't give milk to her calf, but she gives milk to the whole world. So there's this energy of prosperity, of abundance, of having all the contentment and the nurturing in the world. And as we have this, we will be able to feel more emotionally strong to move forward in our lives. So Pusha is something very beautiful for sure. Now, before we get into the transits of this new moon, I wanted to pull out some of your charts here. Thank you so much for those who have participated and left in the comments your placements, because now for every video, I'm going to be picking some of the comments, and you can be one of the chosen ones to get your chart read here in the video. So if you would like to participate for the next video, make sure to leave your placements in the comments and you can be one of the lucky ones. So the first comment that we have here is the comment by Numenius Palms. Numenius Palms. My apologies if I pronounced that wrong. Thank you so much for leaving your information here. And we can see here that she is an Aries Lagna, very powerful, and a Shwini. That makes it like a really nice and powerful chart, because every single sign is in their appropriate house. And she also has the moon in Aries as well. So for you, my beautiful Numia's palms, this new moon is going to be directly connected to your home life. Everything that I just talked about, to go deep into your childhood, deep into healing the childhood wounds, deep into healing mother wounds, deep into healing any family wounds of the past wounds. This is the moment to really do it and transform it. You will feel so, so good by doing this and doing that inner work, by forgiving your parents, forgiving your past, and developing that emotional security that we need to develop. And of course, it comes with a lot of forgiveness, love, and unconditional love. That's what your soul wants to experience at this time. Okay, to not hold any of those grudges. So the new moon is definitely going to be very powerful for you, while at the same time, uh, your sun is, you're having this Saturn retrograding in your sun. So it's really maturing you. It's kind of getting you to a new level of maturity, especially emotional maturity at this time, so that you can love more, so that you can shine more, and so that you can get rid of any emotional blockages that haven't allowed you to really be yourself. So that is for Numia's palms. Thank you so much, honey, for participating. And I hope that these messages have helped you. Now, for our next one, we have here, let's make it a little bit bigger. Oops. And we have no, 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 no. No, 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 no. We have you here. Thank you so much for participating. I have definitely been struggling with being vulnerable in a new relationship. Where do I even start? Thank you for all that you do. So Leo Lagnas, yes, it's been quite the challenging situation for my beautiful Leos at this time. It's been vulnerable, but it is transformative at the same time. The more we let go of control, the more we can heal. And this new moon is allowing for this new beginning to happen for you, by allowing you to kind of cleanse your subconscious self from any stuck energy in your subtle field. So this could be a very powerful time of purge, of letting go, of going into your subconscious, dealing with things that you thought that they were buried and that they were no longer going to bother you, but it's kind of coming up again, especially if there's been any subconscious patterns around trauma, family trauma, home trauma, mother trauma, anything like this. So it's really going through a massive transformation for you. Along with the Libra energy, it as you do this, is going to ignite for you to really rise higher in status and in your career and in your profession. So it's not by just working harder that you're going to advance. It's going to be by doing that inner work, shifting the energy within, becoming more emotionally content, becoming more emotionally secure, and that will start igniting you towards your career and your purpose in life. So this is a very wonderful chance for you to quantum leap in your own personal inner world by purging the past, and that will allow for you to really move forward into your new life and into your career. Very, very powerful. Alrighty, no, 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 no. Thank you so much for participating. I truly, truly appreciate you, and I think that I hope that these messages have helped you. Thank you so much. And now for the last participant, we are going to be doing the chart of Dito Poop 1915. So you're a Libra Lagna, Sun, Mars, Mercury in Cancer, and Jupiter and Saturn in Taurus, Venus, Leo, and Moon in Virgo. So first and foremost, I just want to say that your Sun, Mars, and Mercury are about to have a massive renewal energy, and this is going to be really nice, because especially with your Moon in Virgo, you needed like a reboot in your mercurial energy, and that is exactly what you're going to be experiencing. So there's a wonderful chance here for massive emotional transformation around your career, your purpose in life, your status, and what it is that what you're going for, and your ambitions. So if there's been some sort of emotional thing, either a fear of success, a fear of failure, a fear of not making it, or it requires for you to get out of your comfort zone so that you can make these big moves and make these ambitions come true. This new moon is going to help you to renew all that energy and to get your head in the game so that you can really do it right at this time. It might just be an emotional shift that has to shift, and then all the opportunities are going to come into your life as well. Now, with the moon in Virgo, emotionally, this is a time where what we're renewing and transforming is your dreams and aspirations. So, all of this is here to help you to your dreams and aspirations. But again, in order to make those dreams come true, we have to have the security enough to let go of the comfort zone. And so this is what this new moon is renewing in your life. So I'm very excited for you. Definitely set some intentions, and we will love to have you in the ritual as well. So thank you so much, Tito Poop 1915, for participating. And of course, guys, if you would like to be the next one who gets chosen for the next video, make sure to leave your placements in the comments down here. I read all the comments, and you can be one of the lucky ones that gets chosen. And make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you don't miss the next video, because you could be one of the chosen ones. Alrighty, now let's check out the transits of this new moon and how powerful it's going to be transforming us before we get into the horoscopes. So as we can see, there is a lot of powerful energies with this incredible new moon. First and foremost, we are having the new moon conjunct Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde has been giving us a second chance to truly shift our perception around something in our emotional life, in our emotional stability. And this could be originating from the past, from our parents, from our childhood, and from our inner child and our inner fears, what makes us emotionally insecure. So Mercury here has been helping us to become more mature by reevaluating. Definitely check out the Mercury retrograde video, because that can give you more understanding of what this is all about. But this new moon will be conjunct with this Mercury retrograde, really establishing a great moment to redo it right. That if in the past maybe you felt like you missed your chance because you were afraid to take a chance, you missed your chance because when you were young it was too insecure, so now it's too late. Or if you missed your chance in following your heart, that's like the thing. Are you willing enough to follow your heart? And that is the energy that is being transmuted here, giving you a second chance and giving you the possibilities for you to just shift your mindset around it so that you can get out of your own way to make things happen. And this is definitely a super transformative time, since we have Rahu in the 8th and Ketu in the 2nd with Mars. And this moon is also having the exact degree with Mars and Ketu in the 2nd house. So this is a chance for us to finally cut away some insecurity. Like there's a part where it's like emotional, but then there could also be like some physical insecurity and some material insecurity. So this Mars and Ketu is like, enough is enough. We're cutting you away from this insecurity that has been robbing you to take chances in yourself, that has kept you small, that has kept you without taking a chance on you, on following your dreams, on following your heart's desires. And so the Rahu in the 8th is saying the time has come for the transformation. And it's almost like this ends here. The way that you've been nurturing yourself so far is like it's ending here, and you're going to make it even better. You're going to really take care of you and your dreams and your heart's desires and your happiness. So very, very transformative. So if this is a great time to reflect. This is a great time to do that shadow work. This is a great time to get deep and ask those questions, and even talk to your family and go there, because it's going to help you to transmute all these feelings of insecurity and allow for you to become more emotionally secure to move forward in your life. But it requires a change, and it requires that shadow work. Now, The ruler of this nakshatra is Saturn. Saturn is in the ninth house, that is trying to really create a solid belief system. That is like, okay, you found out what's your insecurities, what's not making you feel good. You found out it was in your past life or in your past with your family. You adopted this from your dad, from your mom, or whatever. We are ready for the transformation to choose to take our power back. And that is going to really establish a new belief system where you truly believe in yourself, where you truly have faith in your path, have faith in your dreams, have faith in your heart's desires, and that you're not gonna go at the wrong, that you're not going to take the wrong route, that this is your route and you're ready to go. And it requires a lot of belief, a lot of faith in ourselves that can move us forward away from our comfort zone. So Saturn is going to be doing this for us very, very beautifully. And all of this is if we do it right and we let go of that subconscious pattern, we let go of the past, we let go of what no longer serves us, we let go of that burden, emotional burden that has been making us small and meek, and we start releasing and renouncing that attitude and allowing ourselves to become more whole and authentic, you're going to get a surprise in your dreams and aspirations. You're going to get a sudden surprise, a sudden advancement in your dreams and aspirations, and it's really going to quantum leap you to the next level. It's like it's only an internal switch. If we do that internal switch, the flood of blessings are bound to come, and it requires that emotional wisdom for sure. So those are the energies that we see here for the aspects and the transits of this new moon, and how amazing is going to be for us, a great chance and opportunity to transform our lives. Now we're going to go into the horoscopes for each individual sign. Make sure that you check your ascendant, moon sign, ascendant and moon sign of Vedic astrology. If you don't know your Vedic astrological chart, check out in the description here below. You will have a calculator, a link to a calculator that can give you the right placements so that you look for the right horoscope. And remember that I use Vedic astrology, and remember that at the end of the videos, I also like to pull some oracle cards just to support the messages that are coming through as well. So make sure you check those. And if you would like to check anything else, like your sun or any other planet, please follow your intuition. It will lead you in the right way. So we're going to get started first and foremost with my beautiful Aries. Welcome, Aries, to your horoscope for this new moon in Cancer. And for you, this new moon will be happening in the sector of your fourth house, your home life. So this is going to be a very powerful renewal for you, my beautiful Aries. So Aries, you've been going through a time where you have been going back into memory lane like crazy. Crazy energies to go back into memory lane, because we're uprooting something that has been holding you back. And it's an emotional state, an emotional understanding, an emotional intelligence, something that has to do with your past, your family, your childhood, your mother, your father, your home life. And it has nothing to do with that, just with your own happiness and your own emotional security, that you've been really analyzing and going over and over again, understanding that it is extremely crucial to be in an environment that nurtures you, and that also the acceptance of the karma that we have with the parents that we have. And at the end of the day, we got to understand that those parents are not necessarily our parents. Yes, they are our parents for this lifetime, but not the parents of our soul. The parents of our soul is God and Goddess. God is our eternal Father. So this is helping you to go into the past so that you can uproot something that no longer serves you, because you are in this process of immense purging at this time. You're kind of going through the process of releasing the past, releasing what no longer serves you, releasing the heaviness of the past, that this past takes you into your childhood. And so you're doing a lot of inner work here. Utilize this new moon to begin a new foundation with your family, especially if you've been feeling like family has been tumultuous, crazy. You've been trying to get it right with your family, but some way somehow it's like not harmonious in the environment. So here life is giving you a new chance, a new opportunity to Set the home right. Set your feelings with family right. Set your feelings with the home right. Set your feelings with um, loved ones right, so that there's no resentments. More than anything, that like purge out the resentments, because those resentments may only be poisoning you, and these resentments uh, make us bitter. So to release this bitterness, to release these resentments, to make peace with the past, to make peace with our loved ones, so that we can have a more harmonious home life, a more harmonious family life. So very strong surrendering. Your whole motto for this whole year is surrender, 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 surrender. Once you've done everything to become, to fix your family, or to better your parents, or to better, your home life, maybe it's time to just surrender and allow the chips to fall where they may, and that you step into immense acceptance of the situations, and this can actually allow for healing to start happening, and for you to maybe set intentions to build your own family. You don't have to repeat the same story of your parents. You don't have to repeat the same story and dynamics of your home life in the past. You're looking back at this so that you can establish a new dynamic, a new way to go about it, and a way where you are becoming so much more emotionally mature and understanding what it is that the home needs, what you need nurturing wise, and what your children need, if you have any children, or your loved ones need, to nurture them in the right ways. Okay, so very, very powerful energies here for you, my beautiful Aries. I'm going to pull some cards here for you to go a little bit deeper into your new moon. What is another message for Aries when it comes to the new moon? For Aries, for this new moon in Cancer. And for you, Aries, is surrendering low self-esteem, especially if this low self-esteem has come from parents, where maybe you didn't get the validation, you didn't get the external validation you needed, and so maybe you felt like your self-esteem wasn't built, your loved ones didn't build your self-esteem, maybe they destroyed your self-esteem. But the chance is here for you to release this low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. So set an intention to start identifying and releasing these remnants of low self-esteem that could have originated from your childhood or from the past. Also, surrendering addictions. So, because you are in this very strong purging time of surrendering, this is the moment to release. The more you hold on, the more suffering you will feel. This is the moment to release and surrender and let go, especially any addictive patterns that you may have. These addictions can come from, overworking, food, people, sex, pornography, substances, any sort of obsessive attitudes. Here, life is saying the time has come to release these addictions that could have been holding you back. Maybe you could have gone into addictions because of some um, home life situation that led you to escape through this. So this is the moment to make peace with that and release those addictions. And last but not least, once you do all of this, this is when you're going to be able to step into your full power. This is where it wants to take you. And as I was mentioning at the beginning of the video, when we have that emotional security, we can really let that lion come out and roar unapologetic, with full power, with full authenticity. And so this is a thing where life is trying to help you to take your power back, to stop living life so small, and to really step into your full power. And it begins by watering that root so that you can really nourish yourself at this time. Alrighty, my beautiful Aries, those were your messages for this powerful new moon. I hope that they help. Love you guys so, so much. And if you would like to be one of the chosen ones who gets their chart read here, make sure to leave your placements in the comments here below. And I will love, you can be one of the lucky ones that gets chosen. And also remember that these are general readings. If you would like to have a specific reading to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo right now. Using the promo code in the description here below, you will be able to book for 45% off a 75-minute session where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like, my beautiful Aries. Alrighty, Aries, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so, so much. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Tauruses. Welcome, Taurus, to your horoscope for this powerful new moon. And for you, this new moon will be happening in the sector of your mindset, of your ego, of your skill set, of your communication. And you've been reevaluating this. Maybe a lot of you have been thinking with the Mercury retrograde, are my perceptions really good? Are these belief systems like what my brain tells me that I can or cannot do? Are these in alignment with my highest self? Are the thoughts that I'm having encouraging me or sabotaging me? And you could have really been looking at the past, seeing, like, man, I used to think like this before. My mindset was like this before. And I could have missed out on a lot of opportunities. I could have missed out on a lot of things that I could have changed in my life because I was stuck in this mental concept. I was stuck in this mental perception of myself, of the world, and who I am, and what I am in the world. And so the moon here is allowing for you to have a renewal on the perceptions of your life, about yourself, about the world, about everything. This is an amazing time for you to rewrite your story. And if you don't like the story that you've lived so far, then this is the new moon to set up a new story for yourself. This is the comeback story. This is a different vibe. This is a new you, and it all comes from wiring your mind for success. So very powerful renewal of the mind, renewal of the way that you think, renewal on your perceptions and your the way that you speak to yourself. And believe it or not, this is going to change so many things for you and is going to uplift you. Words actually nurture you. So you need to surround yourself with positive words, positive affirmations, positive ways of thinking. Because if not, you will not nurture yourself. You nurture yourself through the quality of thoughts that you give to yourself. And so this is the time to switch those thoughts. Like if you've been having very negative thoughts, um, you know, deflating thoughts or thoughts that bring you down, this has really cut you and not allow for you to grow. So this is a chance for you to really set those affirmations that are better. This is also allowing for you to kind of renew and set a new energy with your siblings. So, if, for example, you've had these ideas that, I don't know, your siblings see you as like the hard ass or the one that's like this or the weird one or the black sheep or whatever it may be, um, this is the moment to kind of make peace with that and to embrace your authenticity, not be afraid to showcase this to your siblings, and to renew your relationship with your siblings. So you're having also a great moment right now to renew this energy and also to renew any skills that you would like to better. So let's say maybe you were learning how to play an instrument back in the day and you abandoned it and you miss music a lot. So this is a great time to renew and come back into those skills and into polishing those skills that are going to make you become a master on the things that you love to do. So this is the way you nurture yourself, by nurturing your skills, by nurturing your mindset, by having a positive outlook, by having positive affirmations. This, believe it or not, nurtures you immensely. You get nurtured through your mind, through the right words and the right mindset. So very beautiful time to reestablish a new perception in life. Now let's look a little bit deeper to see what other messages do we have for Taurus when it comes to the new moon in Cancer for Taurus. And we have cleanse and detox. A good time to cleanse and detoxify your body. Cleanse and detox yourself maybe from a lot of being a lot in the computer, being a lot in the social media, being a lot in scrolling, any media that you've been overly absorbing. This is a good time to detox from it. This is a good time to kind of have a break from that. Detox negative thoughts, detox negative perceptions. This is a good time to do this. And even detoxifying your body could also be very, very helpful at this time. This is the perfect moment. You're like at the verge of something very important. And this is the reason why you need to have the right mindset. Because if we don't have the right mindset, we might just sabotage it. So you are at the perfect timing of something. You're about to culminate like a really important destiny in your life. And it requires that you have the right way of thinking to receive this in the right way. And last but not least, the giving and receiving. You're going to see that what you give your mind, you're going to receive something out of that. the types of thoughts and words that you say to yourself, you're going to receive something from that as well. So you're starting to understand that what I put in, I'm going to get. So if I'm putting in negativity, I'm putting in skepticism, I'm putting in doubt, I'm putting in, you know, you're not doing good enough, or these men or these debilitating thoughts, then you're going to receive that. So this is the moment to give that good vibe, that good positivity, that good self. Switching the ways that you speak will be super powerful. That you stop saying I have to, but you start saying I get to, um, and stop saying I can't, but I'm willing. And this would really shift your mind, and you will receive a different situation at this time. Okay. Alrighty, my beautiful Tauruses, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And if you would like to be one of the ones that gets selected to be read here in the channel for the next video, all you have to do is put your placements in the comments. I read all the comments and you will be able to participate. And also remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Using the promo code in the description below will give you 45% off in a 75-minute session where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like, my beautiful Taurus. Alrighty, Taurus, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Geminis. Welcome, Gemini, to your horoscope for this powerful new moon. And this new moon is happening in your sector of money, baby. Money, abundance, prosperity, self esteem, security, emotional, but also materially secure. So it shows here that in order for you to create abundance in your life and prosperity in your life, it requires a lot of emotional intelligence, my beautiful Gemini. So it's not through your analytical intelligence, but it is through the emotional intelligence that knows how to nurture yourself and others. And this is when you make abundance in your life. This is when you make prosperity in your life. So you require a lot of nurturing so that your self esteem is boosted, so that your self esteem is strong. This nurturing can again come from your family, from your family's values. There's definitely something like this. So connecting with your family would be really great. Um, it's going to give you that security within you. And if your parents and your family never gave you that security, this is the moment to rewrite the story and to set a new vibe and new intention around your connection and how you feel like you're part of your family. Because having that sense of belongingness, even though if you're the weird one, they have to love you because they're your family. So embracing that unconditional love is definitely going to be bringing a lot of abundance and prosperity in your life. So here, the new moon is asking for a new beginning in your self-esteem, in your confidence in yourself, while at the same time will give you a new beginning in your finances, in your money, okay? And you've been thinking about this. Your planet Mercury is currently retrograding here, making you really rethink like, okay, there's something of our emotional maturity that is not allowing for us to really make that abundance and prosperity we want to make. Am I really nurturing my money or my sources of income in the right way so that it can create more money? And am I nurturing myself so that I feel confident in me, so that I have a high self-esteem and I value myself, and therefore others can value me as well? So there's a lot of thinking about finances. This is a great time for you to set new intentions in money and finances, setting intentions to release any insecurities that are holding you back from making your abundance, making your finances, and prepare yourself, because it seems like this will definitely be a new story for your money life. So wherever it is that you are financially, and since we do have your Saturn transiting this 10th house, it's like very important time with financial life. Like, okay, what am I going to work to make what money? How much money do I want to make? Like a lot of practical questions you may be having at this time. So set those intentions for practical solutions and to renew your energies around finances so that you can have a better chance in creating more abundance and prosperity in your life. And again, it stems from your self-esteem and your self-worth. So working and nurturing that will also help you in your money life. Let's pull some cards here to see what else this new moon will be bringing for you, my beautiful Gemini. What else is this new moon bringing for Gemini for this new moon in Cancer for Gemini? And we have cooperation instead of competition, nurturing, surrounding yourself in an environment of collaboratives that nurture each other and that you nurture them. Okay, so utilize that mother Cancer energy. Okay, don't be afraid to use that motherly Cancer energy. But here they're saying cooperation instead of competition will be so much better for you, will give you better results that you are seeking instead of trying to compete and doing it all alone. Nurture your collaborations, nurture the people you're working with in the right way so that they can respond in the way that you want them to respond. But it's interesting because at the same time you got detox friendships. So a lot of the associations and like really asking yourself, like, who are you willing to nurture and who are you now willing to nurture? Who have you been nurturing for a long time and nothing has changed? So your associations could be affecting your love, your money life, and life wants you to really choose the right people to associate with, not be afraid to collaborate with us, and to at the same time release some dead weight of toxic friendships that affect your finances and they're not really helping you advance. And last but not least, organize for success. So organize your finances, check out your financial situation, how much money is going in, how much money is going out, do some financial planning at this time, but also organize yourself for success, organize for your career, so that Saturn will be very happy with you if you have organized all of this. And see organization like not so much improvisation. Okay, you are a master of improvisation. You're a master of like rolling with the punches in the moment that it comes. But here they're saying that since Saturn is in the 10th house, that may not work as well as it used to, and you are going to be forced to organize for success. And don't let the word organization affect you. It's actually just preparing you for a better outcome. Alrighty, my beautiful Geminis, those were your messages for this powerful new moon. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And if you would like to participate in being one of the people that gets read in my next video, all you have to do is put your placements in the comments below and you can be one of the lucky ones who gets chosen. So participate today by putting your comment down below. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo right now. Using the promo code below in the description box, you will be able to get 45% off on a 75-minute reading where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like, my beautiful Gemini. Alrighty, Gemini, thank you so much for being here. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That would mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Cancer. Cancer, welcome to your horoscope for this powerful new moon, and congratulations, this new moon is happening in your sign. This is the moment for renewal in all aspects of who you are. So you're kind of having like a little mini birthday. For those of you who have sun in Cancer, it's their birthday, but also moon or ascendant in Cancer, it feels like a sort of reinvention period and a time to renew your energies. So the moon here, first and foremost, you're going to feel very sensitive during this new moon. You're going to be feeling everything. You're going to be picking up on all the psychic ethers and the messages. So it's going to be very powerful. Try to be grounded during this time. Drink a lot of water, and that will help you to not be too overwhelmed with these intuition and intuitive hints. Now you're having a big reinvention of your identity. You're almost kind of having like a existential crisis, but then rebuilding yourself. With Mercury retrograding in your sign, you're really reevaluating your brand, yourself, what you're bringing, what you're presenting yourself like. Is this the image you want to portray into the world? Is this how you want people to perceive you? What is it that you want people to feel when they meet you? What is it that you want people to be left with once you're gone? This presence is what is in question at this moment, where it's like, are you really embodying your essence truly? with your clothing, with your body, with your image, with your looks, with your style, with your brand, with the way you present yourself out in the world. Some of you guys may be reevaluating your social media, maybe reevaluating your style. This is a great time to brainstorm some new styles, brainstorm some new clothing, brainstorm a new brand idea, brainstorm it all, and then really execute it once the Mercury moves forward. But this new moon is definitely giving you the chance for planting new seeds of intention on how you want to grow, how you want to nurture yourself, and how you want to bloom at this time. So it's all about you, your identity, your individuality. So eyes on you, and be kind to yourself, and really see like what are the things that need to be nurtured in you so that you can become the best version of yourself, the highest version of yourself. So this is a time where life is trying to get you into your dharma with Saturn in the ninth house, to try to get you into an expansion of yourself and into aligning yourself with your real spiritual duty in this lifetime, to really find that soul fulfillment in your life. So focus on you. It will be a great time to kind of be with yourself, and a great time to, look at yourself in the mirror. And you don't have to criticize yourself, but see it with the eyes of nurturing. And if you see that in you there has been something that has been neglected, maybe you've neglected your health, maybe you've neglected um, your emotional world, or you've neglected your needs for others, or whatever it may be. This is a good new moon to help you to refocus on you, and to come back into nurturing those parts that you've neglected or abandoned in yourself. Very, very powerful new moon for you. So let's go a little bit deeper here. What else do we have for Cancer for this new moon in Cancer, for this new moon in Pushya for Cancer? And we have play. You see? Playfulness, lightness, not getting so rigid, not getting so hard, remembering to play, remembering to enjoy life. It's like maybe you're looking into this where it's like, when did I stop enjoying life? When did I stop, um, you know, yes, bringing joy into my life? So playfulness, become more playful. This is going to make you more emotionally secure. This is going to make you more emotionally content and happy. So it's a good new moon to become playful and to not take things so seriously. We also have ask. So anything that you would like to transform, that you would like to shift in you, life here is saying all you have to do is ask for it. Especially because Brihaspati is the deity of this nakshatra that the new moon is falling in. This is a time for you to ask the divine, to reconnect with the divine, and let the divine nurture you. Let it nurture you. But the only way it can nurture us is if we ask for it. We have free will. God is not going to force itself on us. Our angels are not going to force themselves on us. We have to have the humility to ask with prayer, especially with the Saturn in the ninth house. The time has come to really build that strong faith and belief in yourself. And last but not least, acceptance. So acceptance will help you see things clearly. Acceptance will help you to transmute the past. Acceptance will help you to make better choices. And again, it doesn't have to be this sad acceptance of like, oh, I looked at myself in the mirror and I'm ugly and I have to accept that I'm ugly. No, it's not nothing like this. It's more of like accepting you're good and you're bad, you're perfect and imperfect, you're pretty and you're ugly, and going to this radical acceptance of yourself, because that's what is going to allow for the nurturing to happen. And if there is a part where it's like, okay, I accept I gained some more weight that I wanted to and it's making me feel insecure, accepting that will allow for you to maybe start making a shift and a change. So use this new moon for radical acceptance, to wake you up from any illusions and fantasies, and to help you really accept yourself unconditionally, so that you can accept others unconditionally as well. You're very good at doing this with others, but maybe with you it can get a little bit more difficult here. So very beautiful new moon for you is definitely going to give you a renewal of your identity, and set you up for success for sure. So those were your messages, my beautiful Cancer. I hope that they help. Thank you guys so much. And if you would like to be the next person who gets chosen to be read here in my channel, all you have to do to participate is put your placements in the comment section. Putting your placements in the comment section allows for me to choose you. So you could be one of the lucky ones that gets accepted, and make sure you hit the notification bell so that you don't miss if I end up reading your chart. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo right now. Using the promo code in the description here below will allow for you to gain a 75-minute session for 45% off, where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like, my beautiful Cancer, and that is in the description below. Alrighty, Cancer, those were your messages. I hope that they help. If you like them, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Leos. Welcome, Leo, to your horoscope for this powerful new moon in Cancer. And for you, this new moon is going to be deep, 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 deep. We are having this new moon in the 12th house, your house of the subconscious, of spirituality, the house where we transcend material and we go into the spiritual realm. So this is going to be a time where everything that has been in the subconscious might just come up to the surface, especially if we shoved down or we repressed emotions around our childhood, around our mother, around our family, around our emotional security. You nurture yourself, my beautiful Leo, through spiritual practices, through practices of letting go, through practices of forgiveness, through practices of surrendering. Believe it or not, this is what truly nurtures you, my beautiful Leo. So here, life is giving you a chance for you to focus on your subtle body and what's stuck in there. Like if somatically there's some trauma in your nervous system, if somatically we're still reliving that past trauma, this is a good time to finally liberate yourself and to set an intention to let go of these things that you've been holding on to. Let go of the baggage, let go of the pain, let go of the suffering, let go of the disillusion, and let go of the things that haven't worked out. This is a very powerful, transformative purge for you. So purge it, baby. Don't hold in that. Let it out. This could be coming through spiritual practices. If you decide to do some meditation and things like this could really purify you. It could also be coming through dreams. So your dreams could be wild right now and taking you back, where you're like, I was in my childhood home in my dream and like the little girl was there, whatever. But there's this really intense energy where your subconscious in your dreams may be giving you messages and maybe purifying things. It is actually said in Shastra, in ancient scripture, that having nightmares or any intense dreams or dreaming overall helps us to release debris of karma. So when we have a nightmare, we actually just purified some karma through our dreams. Or when we're having a dream, we're kind of releasing some debris of karma here. So don't be afraid of the dreams. And when it's coming up, it's really trying to purify you a lot. Things from the past may be coming back. You may be going through memory lane. You could be thinking a lot about your childhood, how you grew up. So this is the moment to release. This is the moment to heal. This is the moment to allow. This is the moment to surrender. And this is the moment to forgive. Forgiveness is divine. Forgiveness is divine. And you are right now in this process of so much spiritual transformation that one of the most beautiful things for you will be forgiveness. Forgiveness of yourself, forgiveness of all those people that have been unjust, society has been unjust, anything. This is the moment to forgive, because forgiveness frees you. It liberates you. It liberates your soul. So very, very powerful energies for you. Let's go a little bit deeper here to understand more. This is all working together with that Saturn in the 8th house of that dark night of the soul situation. So it's definitely working side by side and purifying that inner world. Now let's see, what else do we have here for Leo when it comes to Pushya new moon? New moon in Pushya for Leo. And we have surrender to joy. See, like there's just like this theme of like, why are we not allowing ourselves to be joyful? Like, what is that thing that is robbing us from our joy? What is it? Why don't we allow ourselves to feel that joy, to feel that contentment, to feel that happiness? And so the time has come to surrender to joy, Leo. Joy. And release anything that is not letting you to become joyful. You're just so much prettier, happy. Like Leo, you're the life of the party. Like you're that beautiful fireplace where everybody gets warm and it's just so cozy and nice. And so when you're happy, everyone is happy. And so the joy that you bring is the sunshine. You're that sun, you're that solar energy, the Leo, you're that sunshine. So it is extremely important that you feel this joy. A key to positive change in your life is joy, especially now if you've been feeling like a lot of darkness, a lot of things of the past, the ghosts of the past, and the haunting. It is extremely important to keep the joy so that you can have joyful changes. Don't go into depressions, don't go into sadness, don't go into the darkness so much. Okay? We are going into the darkness to illuminate it, not to get lost in it. And surrender to God, surrender to spirit. It's a time to surrender deeply. Your mightiness is not going to be able to withstand this. This is a humbling time, Leo, where you're going to see like, okay, there's just some things that I can't control and I can't change. And that doesn't make me a bad person. That doesn't make me a loser. That just makes me human. And being human is a wonderful thing. I'm not God, but I am his likeness. And I can surrender. So surrender to God, surrender to spirit. Once you have done everything to make something happen, release it to God and let God do his thing for you. So a lot of trust in the divine here for you through this dark night of the soul. And as you do this, you will surrender to complete healing, healing of all your chakras, healing of your mind, healing of your subconscious, healing of your subtle body, healing of your body, of your mind, of emotions of the past. This is the moment to totally surrender to immense healing. And that will bring you surrender to with this loving compassion forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing at this time. Very powerful. Trust, trust, trust. Even if it's uncomfortable, trust. Okay? Alrighty, my beautiful Leo, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you would like to be one of the chosen ones who gets their chart read here in my channel, all you have to do to participate is put your placements in the description here below, and you can be one of the lucky ones that gets chosen. Make sure to hit the notification bell so that you don't miss watching if you are one of the chosen ones. And remember that these are general readings. If you would like to have a specific reading to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo right now. Using the promo code in the description here below, you will be able to get 45% off on a 75-minute session, which we're going to go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like, my beautiful Leo. That is in the description here below. Alrighty, Leo, those were your messages. I hope that they helped you. Thank you so much for being here. And if you like them, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Virgos. Welcome, Virgo, to your horoscope for this powerful new moon. And for this new moon, for you, it is happening in the 11th house of dreams, of aspirations, of networks, of friendships. You are having a very powerful time right now, Virgo. And life is like trying to ricochet you and shoot you to the stars. It wants to elevate you. It wants to make your dreams come true. It wants you to dream big, because this is a time where Jupiter is going to help you get to those high positions and those high statuses. But if you emotionally don't nurture your dreams, then this is not going to happen. Maybe family has robbed you from your dreams. Your past has hindered you from believing in your dreams. Maybe in the past you had friends that were envying you, that they didn't want to see you succeed, or that they were conspiring against you. This is a time where life wants you to reignite the fire of dreams and aspirations in your life, and for you to really analyze and go deep and be emotionally sincere with yourself. What is really your dreams and aspirations? Are you actually happy and content in the job that you're doing right now? And if it's not what is making you happily content, then let's go and find what will make you happy and content. But it requires for you to believe. And so your dreams require a lot of nurturing. And you may require a lot of nurturing from your loved ones to believe in your dreams. So there could be some validation that you may want here from your loved ones so that you can believe in your dreams, but you might have to give this to yourself. You know, you might have to become your own mother, your own father, and nurture yourself, nurture your dreams so that we can reach these heights. Okay, the time has come to believe once again. And this is also renewing your energies with friends. Okay. There could be a friend from the past reaching out to you around this time, and it could give a very good energy to renew your energies with them, to reestablish a new dynamic with them. This is a great time for that. And if you have no friends, this is a great time for you to set some intentions to I'm calling in my tribe, I'm calling in my friends, I'm calling in that group of people that is in alignment with me, my soul tribe. And also, I'm calling in my dreams and aspirations. So, Virgo, dream big, and don't be afraid to dream big. And if there is something that is making you afraid to dream big, this is the moment to nip it in the bud. Like, what is that emotional insecurity that is robbing you from actually going towards your dreams and aspirations? Very powerful energies, very, very incredible energies for you here, my beautiful Virgo. So, trust the process. And for this, write your dreams and aspirations and nurture them. Nurture them because you can reach them. You will be able to reach them during this time. Now, let's see. What are some other messages that we have here for my beautiful Virgos when it comes to this new moon in Pushya for Virgo? Okay. What is the messages for Virgo for Pushya? New moon for Virgo Pushya new moon. Okay. So there is this energy where life is saying accept your heart's desire, accept that you have a dream and an aspiration, accept that maybe people around you weren't supporting, accept that maybe you weren't associating with the right people that would get you there. Accept these things, accept where you are. And this is the first step to see things clearly and to make changes in your life. Now, there has been some sort of separation in your heart. Maybe you've been separated from, you haven't found your partner, or you've been separated from a loved one, or you've been separated from somebody that you really care a lot about. But there's been distance here for some time, and it was needed. You needed a little bit of distance apart from the situation. It's not like it's going to be like this forever, but it needed some separation at this time. And maybe some of you guys who have Saturn right now transiting in the seventh house of marriage, you could be going through a little bit of a hard time where life is telling you maybe you guys need a little bit of space, not necessarily a separation, but at least some space to clear your mind and to kind of come back to yourself, and to your dreams, and to come back to remembering who you are. Also, your dreams and aspirations, as long as you focus them on service, you will reach them. You will reach them. So, this is naturally something that you want to create in your life: service, helping others, being there for others. This is your legacy. So, if your dreams and aspirations deal with service and helping others, this is in you and this is for you. So, believe believe in them because you will definitely reach them. Okay. Alrighty, my beautiful Virgos, those were your messages for this upcoming new moon in Pusha. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And if you would like to be one of the ones that gets read your chart here in my channel, all you have to do to participate is put the placements of your chart in the comments below, and you can be one of the lucky ones that gets chosen. Make sure to hit the notification bell because I might just read your chart and I don't want you to miss it. Also, remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo right now. Using my promo code in the description below, you will be able to get 45% off on your 75-minute session where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like, my beautiful Virgo. Alrighty, Virgo, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so, so much. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That would mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Libras. Welcome, my beautiful Libras, to this message of the new moon in Cancer. And for you, this new moon will be happening in a very important sector of your career and your purpose in life. This is very, very important. And Cancer season is all about this for you. It's all about, like, okay, what's my job? What's my work? What am I doing? What is my purpose in life? What am I going to be remembered for? Am I really living my dreams? Am I really living my purpose? Am I really living my path? And am I happy in this job? Or maybe I'm not happy in this job. Or maybe I've been having issues with going towards my dreams and aspirations. And this is a time to renew everything in your career. This is a great time to renew all of these things. And Mercury is trying to help you do this. Now, for you to feel successful in career, you require a lot of nurturing, and you require to nurture your career a lot. Okay, so yours is a continuous nurturing of your career. Is now, as long as you do this like a mother, you nurture your career, you nurture the dreams and aspirations that you have for your ambitions. This is how you're going to be able to go forward in life. It requires a lot of nurturing of yourself and of your career. So we cannot neglect ourselves. We cannot neglect our health. We cannot neglect um, our career. Neglecting is the death of your purpose. So it requires a lot of this nurturing energy. And there could be some emotional block or emotional codependency, or some sort of emotional block, or some resentment, or something of the past, some trauma, mother wound, or something like this that could be affecting your career at this time. So it's not that you're not working hard enough. It's not that you're not a hard worker, Libra. Is that you need to be emotionally in the right state. You need to be fully nurtured so that you can do great in your career. Like, an easy way to explain this is that, like, eating, like nurturing, the first form of nurturing is food. Are you eating well even when you're working? Or are you completely neglecting your emotional needs? Um, this is that way. Like, if you nurture yourself, you're well fed, you're well rested, you feel emotionally content, then you can go to work feeling really ready to go, ready to make things happen. But if you haven't eaten, you've been neglecting your health, you've been neglecting yourself, you've been neglecting things eh, that make you feel nurtured, then this can end up messing up your career. So also, you're meant to use your nurturing abilities in your career. When you are like the mommy of the office, the mommy of the boss, the mommy of the business, this really works for you very, very well. Okay, so you're meant to utilize this nurturing motherly quality to nurture your career and to nurture your purpose in life. Very, very important. This is also giving you a new beginning here. So if you've been looking for a new job, if you've been looking for a new position, a better position, a higher position, a better money, raise in your finances, in your in your paycheck, this is the perfect time to do it, my beautiful Libra, to set those intentions, and set those intentions that you know are going to nurture you and thus nurture your career as well. If you And also nurture yourself and pamper yourself. Like, if you've neglected yourself, this is a great time to re-nurture yourself, and it's only going to nurture your career. So very important. It's very, very much attached. And your emotional intelligence also helps you advance in career. So it's not the hard work, it's not the labor, is your emotional intelligence, your emotional connection, your ability to nurture. That is what gives you the edge in your career. Now let's see, what else do we have here for Libra when it comes to this new moon in Pushya? For Libra, for this new moon in Pushya, Do the work. You got to do the work. What is that emotional thing that is not making you do the work, that you're like, for later, I don't feel like doing it, I don't know, like, we got to do the work, Libra. We got to really get our hands dirty and do the work and make it happen, and nurture yourself, nurture that plant, get your hands into the dirt, you know get there with it. And as long as you're doing the work and putting that energy, and if there's anything that emotionally has been holding you back from this, like maybe you're afraid of labor, you're afraid of ending up working in something very hard, or you don't want to commit to a job that requires your commitment, like these things need to be overcome. You need to really just do the work and understand that nothing is permanent. So you can choose now, and things can change in the future, and that's okay. Now, it's also going to bring you a windfall of abundance. Santa Claus is here early, so it seems like it's going to open the gates of abundance, especially if you do the work. It will definitely give you more prosperity, more abundance, and a higher payment. And we also have here a partnership. So you work a lot better in partnerships. Your partner, believe it or not, is helping you to ascend to a higher level of your career. Partnering up with a business partner, doing any sort of partnerships. This could really, really help you in your career. So don't think you have to do it all completely alone. Doing it with somebody, coming together in groups, partnering up is going to be the best benefit for you. Okay. And if your partner, you can't work with your partner, brings you down, these are the things that we're ready to transform. We got to nurture our partnerships in the correct way so that we can ascend as well into that career. Alrighty, my beautiful Libras, those were your messages for this new moon in Cancer. I hope that they help. And remember, if you would like to be one of the chosen ones to get your chart read here in my channel for the next video, all you have to do is put in the comments your placements, and you can be one of the lucky ones that gets chosen. And make sure to hit the notification bell so that you don't miss that video where maybe you are getting your chart read. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo right now. Go into the description here below, find the promo code, and get 45% off on a 75-minute session where we go deep into your natal chart, deep into your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like, my beautiful Libra. Alrighty, Libra, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And if you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Scorpios. Welcome, Scorpio, to your horoscope for this powerful new moon in Cancer. And this is a new moon that is awakening something powerful in you, my beautiful Scorpio. It is awakening your divine duty. There's almost like this reawakening to your Dharma. Dharma sometimes can be such a esoteric concept that we may not understand it, but Dharma is the spiritual duty that God wants us to do in this lifetime. And when we fulfill that, that gives us immense satisfaction to our soul. The soul feels complete. The soul is feeling like I am doing what I'm supposed to be doing in this planet, in this world at this time. And so the Dharma is very important. We can have Dharma as a human, as a mother, as a father, as a woman, as a man, as a everything. There's different types of duties, but there is a unique, special duty that God has implanted in your soul. And sometimes it's not the calling that we want. Maybe our ego wants us to be famous, wants us to be rich, wants us to be in the life of the rich and famous, and we may think that we really want these things, but sometimes our Dharma is not necessarily what we hanker and are dying for. Is sometimes the thing that comes the easiest to us, is the thing that comes so natural to us, is that gold of ours that is nothing like anybody else. Nobody else can do it like you do it, Scorpio. So this is a new beginning to reawaken this Dharma within you. And maybe some of you guys knew your path when you were younger, like you're like, I always wanted to be this, and I strayed away. And like at this time you can really be feeling like, man, I still want to do that. I still want to do that thing that I wanted to do when I was young. I still don't feel complete. Even though I have accomplished many things, am I really doing what I really, really want to accomplish? So there's an amazing opportunity here to reinvent your story. And when we nurture ourselves through our faith, through our belief, this is when we create magic. And for you, Scorpio, this is how you nurture yourself. You nurture yourself through prayer, you nurture yourself through gratitude, you nurture yourself through ritual, you nurture yourself through faith. That is what makes you feel like, okay, I believe enough in myself, I can do this. So it's very important because your faith, and when you have this belief for yourself, you can really move mountains. So here, the new moon is helping you to establish a stronger belief in yourself, a stronger moral code, a stronger principles that you can live by. This is also giving you an opportunity for maybe going back to school, to university, passing school, passing university, passing all your tests. Maybe some of you guys are ready to be teachers and to be somebody who's teaching others, or this could be the time where you find your guru, you find your teacher that is going to help you to expand your world to a new level. There could also be travel. Maybe some of you guys are going to get reawakened to travel, to see the world. Maybe you will get reawakened to get connected to your dharma, to get connected to your religion, to get connected to your belief system, and to make it solid and strong. You know, maybe getting back to doing that gratitude journal every morning or that prayer every single morning, just to nurture yourself. You nurture yourself through the spiritual beliefs and through principles. This is how you nurture yourself, my beautiful Scorpio. So, very, very incredible energy here for you. That is definitely trying to expand yourself, especially if you've been feeling limited, if something's been limiting you, or you feel like I'm limiting myself. There's so much more to me. This is the time to reawaken that for sure. Let's see what else do we have here for Scorpio for the new moon in Pushya. For Scorpio for this new moon in Pushya, and we have be honest with yourself. You see, this is a time to become extremely honest with yourself. What do you really want, and have you nurtured that? Okay, when we become look into your heart, and you will know the truth of the situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through the necessary changes. Learn upon as you learn upon us for courage, lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires, and they will come to you upon angels' wings. The time to become super honest with yourself, Scorpio. And this is going to liberate you. And God, the angels, will be helping you through this for sure. Release and surrender. This is a purge. This is a purge that you're having, as we also have Saturn in your fifth house, reawakening your passions and saying, did you forget who you are? Did you forget the immensely talented person that you are? Are you even really showcasing and lighting up the world as you really, really are? Like, this is a full authenticity reawakening. And so we have to release and surrender the past, what we think we did or did not do, um, the chances that maybe we missed, or anything like this. The time has come to release these misconceptions so that we can move forward. Release the pessimism, the negativity, the cynicism, the these negative thoughts, okay, and the I can'ts. And last but not least, Cupid. It wants you to fall in love with life once again. It wants you to romanticize your life. It wants you to fall in love with your life, to romanticize every moment of your life, that you can live it like this. It doesn't have to be bland, and it doesn't, because when you live your dharma, everything shines, everything is vibrant. So life wants you to fall in love with you again, fall in love with your heart's desires once again, fall in love with your dharma and that calling of your heart, and release whatever misconceptions haven't allowed for you to really step into that, my beautiful Scorpio. Wow. Very beautiful energy for you. I'm so excited. And those were your messages, my beautiful Scorpio. And now, if you would like to be one of the persons that gets your chart read here in the channel live in the next video, all you have to do is put your placements in the comments here below, and you could be one of the lucky ones that gets chosen. Remember to put the notification bell so that you don't miss that video where maybe you are getting your chart read. And also remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo right now. Using the promo code in the description here below will give you 45% off on a 75-minute session where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like, my beautiful Scorpio. So that is for you. Book it today. And thank you so much for being here, my beautiful Scorpios. And if you like it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Sagittariuses. Welcome, Saggy, to your horoscope for this new moon in Cancer. And yours is going to go into the depths of your shadow self. This new moon is going deep into the depths of yourself. Interestingly enough, the way that you nurture yourself is through massive transformations, through psychological aha moments, and through exposing your darkness, and through doing the shadow work. Saji, this is how you nurture yourself. You nurture yourself by seeing those fears in the eye, doing that inner shadow work, loving all aspects of who you are, and allowing for massive changes and transformation to happen. These things nurture you. Sexuality also nurtures you. So when we have the moon here, and you're right now going through like a reevaluation of your inner world, you could be getting a lot of triggers lately. And maybe your family is triggering you a lot. And you're discovering that your loved ones or your family have been the cause of all these traumas, psychological fears, and maybe they could have also in childhood could have left you with scars and traumas. So here, life is saying, we're going to trigger you not to bother you, but we're going to trigger you so that we can release this stagnant energy, and so that you can nurture yourself in the way that you deserve. You can nurture your shadow self. You can nurture your not perfect self, and nurturing that part of you, accepting that part of you, accepting what has happened, what has not happened, and stop victimizing yourself. This is going to help you to take your power back at this time. And it's truly going to nurture you immensely. So the moon here is definitely, you're like in psychological land. You're like in psychology mode. Like, okay, let me figure out, why do I behave the way that I behave? Where is it coming from? Is it coming from when I was young, when I was a little girl, a little boy, when my father or my mother did this to me, did that to me? Like, this is the moment to dig at your roots of your traumas and see how it's connected to the past, see how it's connected to your loved ones or to your family or to your mother, even, and to make peace with this and to set new intentions for a healthier psychological relationship, and to take your power back from anywhere where you have victimized yourself. This is also giving you a new beginning in sharing your resources, a new beginning in opening yourself up to an intimate relationship. Because when we heal all these fears, we are more capable of loving. We are more capable of being open hearted. So, this is what is working for you right now, especially if you've been putting a shell, like a Cancer, that strong shell, because you're very sensitive and you just put up this shell. Life is telling you to release that and be vulnerable and allow for these triggers to come. Maybe you need a good cry. Um, you know, this is going to help you. You know, going into the ocean of emotion is going to help you to become more vulnerable, and this vulnerability will allow for love to come through and for power to come through as well. It wants to open you up to receiving intimate connection. Okay, and as you receive this intimate connection, you're going to get benefits from others, you're going to get resources from others, you're going to get powerful transformations within you, but it's going to be through nurturing. You nurture yourself through intimacy too. So intimacy, very important. Intimacy nurtures you immensely. So if there has been blockages to intimacy, and I'm not just talking about sexual intimacy, yes, it could be sexual intimacy too, but emotional connection, emotional intelligence, and emotional intimacy is something that really nurtures you immensely. So if something's holding you back from this, if you shunned away from this, if you don't allow this to come in, if you are afraid of people, hurting you, this is the time to transform this. Recently, I read this very beautiful shloka or quote that I saw, and it was saying, love is the ability to give power to somebody that, that they can destroy you, but they won't. That's love. That you are so vulnerable with this person, and this person can literally destroy you if they wanted to, but they don't. And that's love. So here, this new moon is going to showcase this, is going to open you up to this. Okay. If there's any triggers, try to look at them objectively and try to make the connections with your past, with your parents, and to nurture yourself. Okay. So that we can have that intimacy and that transformation that we are seeking. And that's going to allow for that love and that prosperity to really come through, and for the relationships to get healed, and for you to really find that very healthy relationship. Okay, so let's look a little bit deeper here for you, my beautiful Sagittarius. What else do we have for Sagittarius for this new moon in Pushya for Sagittarius? Okay, let's see. For Pushya, for Sagittarius, Pushya, Sagittarius, Pushya, new moon for Sagittarius. And okay. So, what's stuck in you that's causing issues in love, personally, and all of it is controlling issues. Life here is saying surrender your need to control other people. This is sabotaging your relationships. And we control because we're afraid. And that's why we control. We control because, okay, I'm going to try to control this person so this person gives me what I want, and then I'll be happy, and then I'll be content. But this is conditional love. So life here is saying surrender the need to control others. When you become controlling, you can sabotage relationships, and maybe you're recognizing this. Maybe your controlling attitude may be masked by, oh, but I'm trying to nurture you, and this can, you know, come back to you in not the way that you wanted it. So first, you cannot control anybody. You can only control yourself. So if little Pepe is doing whatever and it triggers you, that's not Pepe's fault. That's you letting yourself be triggered. And that is what this new moon is trying to show you. Like, bring your power back by controlling yourself, and I'm not going to let Pepe's attitude get me down. And if Pepe has an issue with me, then he has to have the responsibility to come to me and talk to me about that. But I'm not going to wreck my brain and try to, like, you like me, you not like me, what do you want, what do you not want? Like, this could sabotage relationships. And it's happening because of fear of change. We have this fear of change, things changing, things being different. But if there's any fears around, a job, a health, a relationship, death, rebirth, whatever fears we may have, this is the new moon to release these new fears, release these fears, and set intentions for um, a healthier thing. Like, really face your fears and see that there is nothing to really be fearful about. What is the worst thing that could happen? And if it's the worst thing that can happen, guess what? You will survive it. You will be able to make it through. And that's just speculation. Speculation that something really bad may happen. It might not be true. So fear of change is important. Don't be fearful of the changes. Don't be fearful of changing things. Don't be fearful that things are changing. This is good. And listen to your intuition, because your intuition is going to be popping during this time with the energies of this new moon. Your intuition is going to be very, very strong. Now, the one message that I have here for you in love is we have to stay positive. And that is what this new moon is bringing. It's like, what is this negativity that you have around intimacy or relationships or loved ones or family? It's hindering your ability to truly feel intimately connected with somebody else. So we need to stay positive about our love life, positive about our sex life, positive about our relationships, positive about our partner. If we lose this positivity, it's game over. So we need to stay with this positive vibe. Alrighty, Sagittarius, those were your messages. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you would like to be one of the chosen ones to get your chart read on my next video, all you have to do to participate is leave in the comments your placements, and I'll be choosing 3 lucky winners for the next video. So you can participate by just putting in the comments your placements, and make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you don't miss the next video. You can be one of the chosen ones. And also remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo right now. Using the promo code can give you 45% off on a consultation of 75 minutes where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like, my beautiful Sagittariuses. All right, Saggy, those were your messages. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you like them, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Capricorns. Welcome, Capricorn, to your horoscope for this powerful new moon. And for you, Capricorn, this new moon is going to be happening in a very important sector of your love life, your romance. Not so much romance, but more commitment. Your committed relationships. And this can go from a husband, a wife, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, or commitment to your boss, commitment to your business partner, any sort of strong commitments that we are involved in. And this has been a very beautiful journey of healing for you, okay? Because the way that you become nurtured, the way that you nurture and you feel nurtured and you can develop this happiness and this joy actually comes from your commitments. This is how you nurture yourself. So it is extremely important that you commit to the right people and that you honor your commitments. When you don't honor your commitments, a lot of bad things happen. So here is like, you don't have to commit to everything and everyone, but when you do commit, you have to honor it fully. And there's a way of honoring our commitments. We don't necessarily have to be there fixing them all the time. We don't necessarily have to be there, poking at the donkey 24/7. Like, we can understand that the nurturing comes from this unconditional love, this unconditional commitment that we have with each other. And this really makes you heal. You've been going through a massive transformation in understanding that your approach to relationships, your approach to your commitments has to change. You can't approach it like a father figure. You can't approach it like, I'm gonna fix this thing, or you can't approach it like a business person. You have to approach it with your heart. You have to approach it with emotions. You have to approach it with sensitivity. You have to approach it like a mommy, like, I gotta baby them a little bit. Even though you might be like, oh, but if I baby them, they're just gonna become weak. Maybe they won't. So these are the things that we are realizing, that maybe things move along better with honey than with vinegar. And so there's been a lot of changes that you've been doing with relationships. At this time, there could be a lover from the past coming back into your life, a commitment from the past coming back into your life. If you're single, if you're currently in a relationship, you're really evaluating this relationship, evaluating if it's good for you, if it's not good for you, shifting and changing any patterns that are toxic, changing your strategy on how you approach commitments, and going about them in a different light is going to give you really, really good results. This maybe could be a time also to talk with your commitments about something very serious, heart to heart conversations where you really want to express yourself, express your needs. So this is definitely an amazing time for planting seeds of new beginnings in your relationship, new beginnings in your marriage, new beginnings in your commitments. If you're single, this is the perfect time for you to plant that seed for attracting that lover, attracting that perfect partner in your life, or attracting that business partner in your life. And the perfect time to set intentions for making your relationships truly nurture you, instead of having some, like, treating our relationships like a job that needs to reach certain goals and things like this. Like, no, like, more unconditional, more forgiving, more motherly, more nurturing. Nurturing your partner, nurturing your commitments nurtures you. So this is something very, very powerful for you, my beautiful Capricorn. This is a great time to renew those energies in the marriage or to call in that perfect partner in your life. Let's see. What are some other messages that we have here for my beautiful Capricorns when it comes to this new moon in Pushya? Capricorn new moon in Pushya, Capricorn new moon in Pushya. And we have calling in your soulmate. So your visualizations, prayers, and affirmations are bringing the two of you together. So visualize the both of you being lovely, nurturing, unconditional, cozy, wozy, being very, visualize this. Visualize your partner succeeding, making you happy, saying the right things, not pissing you off. You know, recently I've been getting uh, I've been getting into Carol G, and so I saw this song that she did, and in Spanish she talks about like Latinas or just women in general, and she says how they're capricious, and that's where the word Capricorn comes from. The word capricious is where the word Capricorn comes from. And not a lot of people know what capricious means, but capricious is a person that can never be satisfied. And Carol G says it's like, oh, they're capricious because nobody can satisfy them. Because Capricorn has some high standards, my man. Capricorn has very high standards. But this is a time for you to visualize not how the person's not satisfying you enough or like, oh, they came short once again. Visualize how they're satisfying you. Visualize how they're like, oh, they're making me happy with this simple thing, with a little gesture, with a little stuff. Like they don't have to be super, super perfectly successful for me to feel that love. So start visualizing that simpleness, that love. Affirm that they're giving you that. Affirm that they're affirm good things. Like if you affirm how much they piss you off and you affirm how much they're bothering you or how much they're annoying you, then this is the what's going to get stuck in their relationship. So we have to put the positivity in there and nurture it in that way and visualize your relationship really succeeding or visualize yourself finding the perfect person. We also have this could be the one. So some of you guys already know the one. Some of you guys already know the one that you're meant to be with. Um, or others of you are already with the one. Or you're going to call in the one at this time. So it's coming to you. This perfect person is coming to you. And you are also turning into a very amazing partner as well. And last but not least, we have the energies of deception. Very interesting. So I feel like this is more about like the masks coming off. And if there has been deception, if your partner is a toxic person and they have been deceiving you, this Mercury retrograde will bring it out to the light. Okay. But for those of you that I don't feel like so much deception is more about taking away the masks, becoming more authentic in your relationships, allowing your partner to be more authentic without you needing to change them, without you needing to correct them, without you needing to help them grow, just allowing this to be there. Okay. So that's one thing. I'm just going to pull one last card here for the deception. What is the best medicine for Capricorn with this energies of deception for this new moon in Cancer? And like chemistry doesn't lie. Okay. The chemistry doesn't lie. So this could be a time where you're renewing the true chemistry for your partner, or you can finally be reevaluating and saying, you know what, it's just there's not enough chemistry in this relationship to actually keep it going. So this is a good time to reignite that chemistry through becoming more authentic, through calling in your soulmate. Um, Call that person also. Like if you actually know your soulmate, call them and talk to them, and allow for this magnetic energy to come back once again. Okay. Alrighty, my beautiful Capricorns, those were your messages for this new moon. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you would like to participate and be one of the chosen ones who gets your chart read here in the channel, all you have to do is leave a comment with your placements, and you could be participating and be one of the ones who gets chosen. And make sure that you put the notification bell so you don't miss the next video where maybe you are the one who has been chosen to be read. And also remember that these are general readings. If you would like to have a specific reading to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo right now. Using the promo code in the description here below will give you 45% off on a 75-minute session where we can go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like, my beautiful Capricorn. Alrighty, Capricorn, those were your messages. I hope that they helped. Love you guys so much. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That would mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Aquariuses. Welcome, Aquarius, to your horoscope for this new moon for Capricorn, new moon in Cancer. And for you, Aquarius, this new moon is happening in the sector of your sixth house, your routines, your health, your daily life, what you are doing on a daily basis. If you're going to work on a daily basis, if your routine of the morning, your routine at night, and the service that you give to the world. So this has been some sort of reevaluation here. Maybe some of you guys are going through some health issues or some debt issues or some enemy issues. There's been something that has been neglected in your daily life that now it's catching up to you. Or maybe some of you guys don't really like your daily life. You're tired of working at that place. You're tired of waking up at that time. You're tired of going to bed so late. You're tired of not eating well. So this is a time for establishing a new energy, a new set of routines for your life, especially now that you've been really thinking about it, where you're like, okay, maybe eating this every single day is affecting me, or taking this on a daily basis is not good for me, or doing this activity on a daily basis is not helping me. So here the new moon is giving you a second chance to revamp your daily life and to make it healthier, to make a lifestyle that is going to be very healthy for you, and to set up a schedule that you feel very content with, where you can take care of the chores, you can take care of the health, you can take care of work, and you have all your ducks in a row. So more than anything, especially with health, is something very important. Choosing a healthy lifestyle, choosing healthy patterns on a daily basis that can give you that good feel good energy for sure. Okay, this is a new beginning for your job, for your work. If you don't like where you're working at, this is a new beginning where maybe you can find something better at this time. And this is how you nurture yourself, my beautiful Aquarius. This is where you get the nurturing. You get your nurturing through working out, taking care of your body, eating healthy, having a healthy lifestyle, and having healthy daily habits. This is the way that you nurture yourself. And so if you've been neglecting your food, been neglecting your body, been neglecting, the chores that need to get done, and been neglecting the duties on a daily basis that need to happen, like yes, we have to cook, then yes, we have to clean the dishes, then yes, we have to clean again. That's life. That's life. That's life. This material world, that's everything gets degraded and everything has to be maintained because things naturally degrade. So your way of getting nurtured is through these healthy habits. Very, very important, my beautiful Aquarius. And when you take care of these healthy habits and you become very strict in your routines, you see some amazing results. You really get to blossom in the way that you truly want to blossom. So very powerful energies for you, Aquarius. This is a great time to begin new routines, to begin new eating habits, to begin a new health routine, a new workout routine that is going to nurture you and bless you. Very, very powerful. Now let's see, what else do we have here for my beautiful Aquariuses for this new moon in Pushya, for Aquarius for this new moon in Pushya. And we have no more complaining. Complaining is blocking your blessings and is actually making you unhealthy. And it's the opposite of nurturing yourself. Nurturing yourself is, we don't complain about the things we have to do on a daily basis. Oh, again, I have to clean. Oh, again, I have to cook. It's what has to happen. It doesn't matter how much you complain. And nowhere in ancient scripture does it say that if you complain enough, things will change. Nope. So no more complaining, my beautiful Aquarius. No more complaining, except complaining can really block you. And it's actually doing the opposite of blossoming you. It's debilitating you, it's withering you, making you a victim of circumstances. You are not a victim. You have many choices and you can always choose a new path. We also have here the power of prayer is going to be very important for you. So connecting to the divine, connecting to your spiritual practices, praying overall will make you feel really, really good. So you don't have to do it all alone. You don't have to go to the church either. You can just pray from your own home. Pray from the heart. Pray for help. And the prayers, believe it or not, are going to be very healing and very transformative. And last but not least, release jealousy. So releasing comparison to other people, what they have, what you don't have, how healthy they are, or how you're different, or how you know they have everything. Like, we don't know the sacrifices that people have gone through. We don't know the cross that everybody has to bear, and you don't need to be looking at that. Focus on yourself. Focus on you. And if other people are doing what you love to do and they're in front of you, is because there's a chance here for you to also embrace that. There's a part of you that is also there. That's why there's that reflection with that person. So no need to compare. No need to feel that others have and you don't. This is a wonderful time to refocus on you by taking control of your daily life. And even if it's little step by little step, this is making you become more powerful, and this is helping you to move towards your dreams and aspirations. Alrighty, my beautiful Aquarius, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you would like to be one of the ones who gets selected to have your chart read here in the channel, all you have to do to participate is put your placements in the comments here below. I read all the comments, and I might just choose you to be read here in the channel. And make sure to also hit the notification bell so that you don't miss the next video where you can be one of the ones chosen to be read. Also, remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a complete message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo right now. Using the promo code in the description here below is going to give you 45% off on a 75-minute session where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like, my beautiful Aquarius. Alrighty, Aquarius, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And if you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Pisces. Welcome, Pisces, to your horoscope for this new moon in Cancer. And for you, this is a very important sector because this is your 5th house. So my beautiful Pisces, the way that you nurture yourself is through creative pursuits, is to creative outline, creative out, I forgot the word, creative expressions. So this could be artistic expressions. You're very imaginative. You're very, very good at this. Or through sports as well. Anything where you can showcase your creativity, your talent, and your specialness. You also are nurtured through your children. Your children nurture you a lot. And connecting to your children nurtures you. And you like to be very nurturing towards your children. And also romance nurtures you. Being romantic, romanticizing your life nurtures you. You know, you're that magical fairy. You're like that mystical little enchanted little fairy that lives in its own la la land of beauty and imagination. You're that Pisces. So here, romanticizing your life really nurtures you. Having romantic relationships nurtures you, and having children nurtures you, and being creative through sports or through creative outlets nurtures you at a deep, deep core. So these things are the things that are being renewed for you at this time. With Mercury retrograding here, you're double thinking situations around romance, how it is that you are blocking romance, or how it is that you're allowing romance to come in. Also, you know, any distorted relationship with your children, this is a great time to make peace with them and have a better relationship with them. Or this can also be a renewal to set in new intentions for opening your heart to romance, for opening your heart to creativity, for opening your heart to romanticizing your life, to bring that joy once again, to bring color back into your life, especially if you've been feeling it like bland. The new moon here wants to ignite your passion so that you can see color all over again. So very, very important time, a new beginning. This could be a great time for you to go back to that hobby, to reignite that passion, to reignite that romance. I would say, if you would like to really choose your romantic partner, I will say wait until Mercury goes forward. This time it's just giving you clues, and showing you kind of the lay of the land. But after August 11th, I definitely see that you can make some amazing choices in romantic partners, and also the energies of passion more than anything. It wants to reignite this. So it will be a great time for you to begin a creative project. It will be a great time for you to begin going back to that hobby. It will be a great time for you to begin making little changes that romanticize your life, that make life beautiful. Romanticize your mornings, romanticize your nights, and make it beautiful, make it pretty. And this naturally will elevate the space, will elevate you, and bring lots of inspiration. If you have been blocked with inspiration, this is a new moon that is trying to help you open you up to the inspirations and to unblock any creative blocks that you may be feeling at this time. So let's look a little bit deeper here for my beautiful Pisces. What else do we have for Pisces during this new moon in Pushya for Pisces? And we need fresh air. Go outside, get some fresh air, get out of the house. This is going to be something really, really nice for you. And it's going to revive your vibe. It's going to reignite your energy. So have a lot of fresh air. Don't stay inside too much. And also breathe. Like pranayama would be something really, really good for you since Saturn is in your sign, Pisces. So definitely do some breathing exercises, breathing techniques, maybe add them to your daily life. And this is going to help you to deal with that Saturnian energy a lot easier. And it's not going to feel so heavy. We also have trustworthy guidance. At this time, you're going to gain some guidance. The guidance could be coming from this video or it could be coming from other people. But listen to this guidance, follow through with it, and look how this person is having inspiration, divine inspiration in their writing. This might be the time for you to take that creative project and start it, especially if you feel that inspiration. And the time to go. Action, 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 Pisces. Life is saying you got to take action. This might not be the time to just kind of go with the flow on a daily basis, but be a little bit more wielded, like reignite your will. And the will is like, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and watch me do it. Not like, oh, I'll just wait to see when it will happen and I'll patiently wait here. No, like this is the moment for you to reignite your will to make things happen. And to move forward with that. And I do want to pull one card here for your romance. What do we have for Pisces for this new moon in Pushya for Pisces? And love-wise, codependencies. So codependencies are what is affecting your relationships in your love life. Codependencies on food, codependencies on substances, codependencies on other people, where you are depending on others, where you are codependent on others. This is the time to kind of release this and to become independent and not codependent on anything or anybody at this time. So very, very powerful energies for you, my beautiful Pisces. Alrighty, Pisces, those were your messages for this new moon. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you would like to be one of the chosen ones who gets chosen to have your chart read here in the channel, all you have to do is put your placements in the comments here below and you can be one of the chosen ones. And make sure to hit the notification bell so that you don't miss the next video where maybe your chart is being read. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo right now using the promo code in the description here below. You can get 45% off on a 75-minute session where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like, my beautiful Pisces. Alrighty, Pisces. Those were your messages. Thank you so much for being here. Truly appreciate you. And thank you to all my brothers and my sisters for being here in this new moon video. I am so excited and happy that this is going to bring so many blessings to all of us. I'm sending everybody so much love and light. Thank you for your likes, your comments, and for sharing this video with your loved ones. I truly, truly appreciate you so much and love you guys so, so much. Thank you and have a wonderful day, and I'll be seeing you on the next video. Hari bol.